Freemake Video Converter is much more than just a free video converter. This video will walk you through just some of what Freemake can do and point you in the right direction for you to be able to squeeze even more awesomeness out of your Freemake software. So first off, let's head on over to Freemake.com and head over to the Freemake Video Converter page. Now you can download directly from this page, but I want to point out over here on this page that it does show you a few of the things that Freemake Video Converter can do for you. Now, as far as learning more about the total awesomeness of Freemake Video Converter, you can come on up here to the how-to section, click on that link, and I would suggest bookmarking this page because there's a ton of stuff on here that you can learn more about the Freemake Video Converter than what I'm going to be able to provide to you in this video. So let's go ahead and check out the downloads. The video converter is one that I want. I'm going to click on this link here. Now I've already downloaded it to my computer. That's why this has the number 1 in parentheses. But I want to go through the entire process with you, so just go and click on Save. And the download is complete here. Now I'm using the Chrome browser, so if you're using a different browser, then it may not look exactly like this. But to get this guy to load up, just go ahead and single click on it. This pops up, click on Run. And this screen's going to go dark, and maybe some of the stuff is going to show up on the video, maybe it won't, but it's pretty straightforward stuff. Choose the language, and I believe I can get rid of this now. And then eventually this guy is going to show up. Frankly, I don't want to have anything more on my computer than just what I'm actually installing right now, and that is the Freemake Video Converter. So I'm going to uncheck this box here, click on Next, and if you go through the standard installation, Freemake will go ahead and automatically install the AVG toolbar, which is a pretty good antivirus software, but I've already got the antivirus software, so I don't need this. So I'm going to go with the custom installation and untick both of these boxes. Click on Next, and I don't need my PC any faster than what it is. It's pretty fast already. I'm going to untick that box, click on Next. And just to make sure that I'm not adding anything extra, I'm going to go with the custom installation and install the browser plugin. That's fine. And create the desktop icon. That also is fine. Because if I find that I don't want the browser plugin, I can always go into the settings of my browser, be it Chrome or Firefox, and either disable or delete it altogether. So that's fine. Click on Next. That's fine. Click on Next. And now the installation process. And by the way, at the time of this recording, this version of Freemake Video Converter is 4.0.4.4. And after this gets down to 0, then it's going to go through some more of the installation process. So depending upon the speed of your computer, it depends on how long the entire installation process will take, but no more than just a couple of minutes tops. And at this point, I just want to make sure that box is ticked because I do want to launch the video converter right now. Click on Finish. And then the browser pops up wanting you to send them some money. And then this is the actual software interface itself. These are all ways in which you can bring your content into the Freemake Video Converter to do the converting. So whatever product or content you have up here, you would choose down here the item that you want to convert it to. The first item I want to show you is creating a photo slideshow, which might come in handy if you've got a bunch of images of a birthday party or a wedding reception, or maybe a bunch of images of a product that you're about to launch and you want to put them all together as a slideshow video to maybe add to the back end of another video. Whatever your imagination can think of, you can do it if you've got enough images and even a background audio track. So come up here and select Photo and navigate to the location of the images you want in your slideshow. Now I'm just going to select all these guys here. Click on Open, brings them all in here and creates our slideshow. Now if you want to edit this a little bit, I'll show you that here in just a second, but right now I want to add a background audio because by default there isn't any. Click on that. So by default you only have these two options here, the no audio and add audio. Add audio, just select that, navigate to the location on your computer where you've got your MP3 or your WAV file or whatever audio file you want, and then select it, just like I've done here. Now then you can come on over here to Preview, and while in the preview, you can play, you can stop, you can fast forward, fast rewind, and so on, but right here is where you can edit the slideshow in the event you want to shift the images around or even add additional images. And go and close this out here. Right here is where you can adjust the interval between those images. By default, it's at 5 seconds. I'm going to move this up for the sake of speeding up the video to 2 seconds, but you can move it up to as much as 20 seconds or down to as low as 1 second each. Now let's go ahead and preview this. There you go. I think you get the idea. And hopefully some marketing ideas will come to mind as well. So let those creative juices start flowing. I'm going to click on OK. Now I want to convert this photo slideshow into a video. So with it selected, come on down here, choose the output that you want. And in this case, I want an AVI. And right here, you've got these presets. And you can use the presets that are available here, or you can add your own preset. And actually, you can do that either by clicking on that link or right here. Or you can even edit the existing preset that you've already selected or delete it altogether. But I'm going to leave the same as source alone and go ahead and add another preset. Give it a name. And you might want to be a little more descriptive than that, but you get the idea. Change whatever options down here you want to change. Maybe I don't want this stereo. I just want mono because I want the audio file to be half the size. And I don't need as much as 320K. 128 is fine, and maybe I want to bump this down to 44 instead of the 48. Everything else looks good. Wait, frame rate, I think I can get around with 15. I'm not sacrificing much quality with the images. Now if this were a video of people moving around, then yeah, I might want to keep that as high as possible. Click on OK, and there is my new preset. Now if I don't like this, click on the X to delete it. Now you want to select the location of where you want to save your video. And you can just select this guy here, navigate to that location, give it a name, click on Save, and click on Convert. And depending upon how fast your computer is and how big that photo slideshow is, will depend on how long this is going to take. And that didn't take long at all. Click on Close, and we're good. Now we can get on out of here. The next item I want to show you is how to burn items to a DVD. For example, if say you've got a bunch of videos that you want to sell as a physical product, very easy. You can bring them into your work area, burn them to a DVD, even add a custom menu. Let's go ahead and do that now. Come up here to Video, select the videos you want to add to your workplace, and add them here. You've got some editing options over here to the right, and at this point I want to select DVD. Give it a title. Make sure that this is set to the right location. By default it usually is, unless you've got a couple of different DVD players. And here's where you can decide on the custom menu. Let's click on that. And Freemake Video Converter does have what's called a gold pack that for a donation of, I don't know, anywhere between 99 cents to however much you want, you can have these additional options for custom menus and other items too that the gold pack offers. But here you can go with this that I've already chosen, and this gives you a thumbnail view of the different videos that you have in here, or of whatever content you have in here. I just so happen to have videos in here, and this is the title, and you can even opt to change the background, or if you just want a text menu, pretty simple, or no menu at all. And then click on Burn. How simple is that? Now another idea behind this is that you can put content in here so that you can save it off of your computer. That way, in case sometime down the line your computer hard drive fries, well, you've got all of your important content saved on this DVD. Go ahead and get on out of here. Oh, and by the way, if you want to get that gold pack, come on up here to Help, select Gold Pack, and that'll open up where you can make that purchase. And come over here to Edit and Remove All. And that's just a few items out of the many that you can use your Freemake Video Converter to do. That's going to bring us to the end of this video on the introduction to the Freemake Video Converter. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.